Being a single woman is not a compliment in every case.
Hi lovelies, welcome back to this channel. If you are new here, my name is Belinda Stranad and here is Ballistic Gist. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload videos, you will be the first person to be notified. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for all the love and support. To those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, you guys are the real MVP. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Alright lovelies, let's dive in today's video.
Being a single woman is not a compliment in every case.
Here we go.
I'm sorry, it's just not. It actually raises a lot of red flags, to be honest. Because now you got your counterparts and your peers asking behind your back if you even capable of keeping a relationship, keeping a man or keeping a woman, etc. See, a lot of y'all felt triggered by that settle video, which was eye-opening to me because obviously we have a lot of women living in the state of delusion, thinking that they just gonna find the most perfect man ever. And if not, and they can't find that, they'll just be single, as if that's supposed to do any type of advancement to our society. Ask yourself, what is your purpose on the earth as a woman if you're not seeking some type of family, and especially family of your own? Like, what exactly are you trying to accomplish on this earth?
Let me help you out, my man. There's a difference between wanting to be single and choosing to be single. And most women are choosing to be single because there's just no good men out there. Let me give you an example. I had a good friend come to me a couple of years ago saying, Robbie, help me find a good man. She's educated, got a great career, beautiful, and someone that you would want to marry. And trust me, I know plenty of single men, but they're single for a reason. Every good man I know is taken by a woman, and that should be the testimony. When a woman finds a good man, she knows how to hold on to that good man. And that's why women are single, because simply put, there just aren't any good men out there.
Just let it go, bro. Just let it go. If they want to be single, let them be fucking single. What is their purpose on earth if they're not starting a family? Listen, if they don't want to date nobody, don't make them date nobody. But I can tell you one thing. 3,000 likes and 25,000 comments on your video, that is never a good thing. The ratio is not ratioing. I know that's not a word, but it's not doing it. Why do you keep trying to force them to date? Listen, if a woman don't want to be with me, that is perfectly fine. I'm going to move on with my fucking life. I don't care if they date, don't date, get married, don't marry. Just worry about the girl that is for you. I don't know if you're doing this for, like, if you're rage baiting. I don't know if you're just trying to get your I don't know what you're doing. But I do know 25,000 comments and only 3,000 likes. That's not the ratio that you want to have. Just let it go, bro. Just let it go. If they want to be single, let them be fucking single. What is their purpose on earth if they're not starting a family? Listen, if they don't want to date nobody, don't make them date nobody. But I can tell you one thing. 3,000 likes and 25,000 comments on your video, that is never a good thing. The ratio is not ratioing. I know that's not a word, but it's not doing it. Why do you keep trying to force them to date? Listen, if a woman don't want to be with me, that is perfectly fine. I'm going to move on with my fucking life. I don't care if they date, don't date, get married, don't marry. Just worry about the girl that is for you. I don't know if you're doing this for, like, if you're rage baiting. I don't know if you're just trying to get your I don't know what you're doing. But I do know 25,000 comments and only 3,000 likes. That's not the ratio that you want to have.
The fact that y'all look at yourselves in the mirror every day, and can't understand why women wouldn't risk their lives to potentially have a human like you is beyond me. Like, at this point, y'all are the birth control, okay? Your mama was the sacrificial lamb. She had you. We saw how it turned out. Why would women risk their lives during childbirth to potentially have another you in the world? Be so goddamn for real. And then outside of the whole risking it all to give birth to a kid, which is nuts, you think that they should end up having a family with someone like you? God, you about to get me mad. Talking about how are they moving society forward? I mean, honestly, if men didn't have the right to talk, society would probably be much further along than it was. Please.
Destroy the nuclear family, to bring down the patriarchy, to squander my unused womb to do a little dance, make a little love, and possibly get down tonight.
Purpose.
With all due disrespect, who asked you? Like, who was sitting around clamoring to know what you thought on this subject? Also, this question implies that you think women exist for the sole purpose of getting married and having children, but you think they're the problem. Interesting. Could it be that some women don't want to get married because they don't want to get married to men like you? Just throwing that out there. Maybe instead of wondering what's wrong with women, you should do some self-reflection and ask yourself, what's wrong with me? Just a thought.
Being a single woman is not a compliment. Y'all got to understand when somebody getting online and rage baiting. And that's exactly what this man is doing. From the video about every woman going to have to settle to being a single woman is not a compliment. This man lives off of a woman. I warned y'all about these type of TikTok men over a year ago. When you look in that background and you see that studded rhinestone headboard, he lives off of a woman. Why are you taking anything that this person say serious? This man is fighting for his life to get viral videos so that he can get his money up, so that he can at least go 50-50 with the girl, right? I'm not entertaining that. Then legend has it, allegedly, he out here creating broken homes. He got 2 baby mamas, in which I've heard he's not active in the kid's life. I don't know how true that is, but would I put it past him? No. Why? Because he lives off women. I don't put nothing past a man that live off women. In what world has anybody been going around saying being single is a compliment? I mean, that don't even make sense, right? My singleness, number one, is only a topic on social media. Because in real life, the people that know me, my family, they never question it. You know why? Because they know me. And because they know me, they know the quality of men that I have to choose from. And since they know me and they know the men that I have to choose from, they never question why I'm single. Before my mama passed away, she would always tell me, Dana, I wanted to see you get married, but I see what you got to choose from out here. So I understand you choosing a route to just be by yourself. Right? That's what my mama would say to me before she passed away. My daddy, you ain't got nothing but a bunch of sorry ends to choose from. So I get it. Go to family events. I know you ain't found nobody yet because it ain't nothing out here. They know. The older generation know what we have to choose from, so they're not questioning it like that. Y'all only care about it on social media and make it a deal, but in real life, the people who in the trenches and really see what it is to choose from, they would never question it. Most of y'all ain't got 3 homeboys that you recommend to your sister or a woman that you love or care about, because you know all your homeboys is sorry choices. You know that they not good picks. They not nothing to brag about, right? They not coming to the table with anything that's worth somebody wanting. So to be single, it ain't got nothing to do with it being a compliment. It's reality. I just realized about this 4B movement. I didn't even know nothing about that, but I've been implemented that. I didn't know there was a name for it, but I went down the rabbit hole of finding out about it, and I've been did that. I've been made the choice to stop dating, not get married, not have kids, not do anything that the world told me to do. You know why? Because if I can't get what I want, I don't want nothing at all. Don't care if it's a compliment. Don't care if it's a diss. This is my life, and this world has more to offer than me being somebody's wife and mama. And I'm going to take advantage of all of the other stuff that this life has for me other than those things. This was the same dude that made a video saying that women need to settle. And my question to y'all is, why do y'all keep talking about us? Do you not clock in? Do you not have hobbies? Do you not have people you can go hang out with instead of making these videos? Let me tell you something. When you go to your front door and you do this, when you open it, there is a life out there, and you need to go experience that. Every day, y'all got a new topic on the board referencing us. Go reference a job. Go volunteer somewhere. Go add to the community. I don't care if he's serious or not. I don't care if he really believes that or if he's just rage baiting. There are so many things that you can do to actually contribute to society. The same way that y'all constantly talk about relationships and what women need to and not need to do, you can actually add something beneficial to different conversations. The conversations are so repetitive and redundant. When are we going to move on? Find something else to talk about. And if none of that other stuff goes viral, maybe that's telling you something. You know what's guaranteed to go viral? You getting a job. Let's do that. And if you have one job, get another one. You're not occupied enough.
It sounds like to me is that a lot of men are upset that they're no longer the epitome of a woman's destiny. That women have took destiny into their own hands and they refuse to let a lot of you motherfuckers manipulate them. They chose peace and prosperity, food and finances instead of leeches and liars. I'm gonna always applaud a motherfucker that chose peace. I'm gonna always applaud a motherfucker who chooses to carve out their own fate. Because I wouldn't want nobody to come to me and tell them, as a man, you're supposed to be being fruitful and multiplying and having babies, because I don't want no fucking kids and ain't nobody gonna make me have them. I'm gonna do what the fuck I wanna do. As they gonna do what the fuck they wanna do, as they should. But even if I did have kids, imagine having a daughter. I can't even imagine saying to my daughter, yeah, fuck being a lawyer, fuck being a doctor, fuck all that shit. Go get you a man. And once you got a man, baby, that is the epitome of your existence. Do you see how fucking stupid that sounds? It is the biggest flex to control your own destiny and not to let a motherfucker manipulate you into fulfilling theirs.
I heard from the grapevine that you have 2 kids with 2 different women, neither of whom you've married, and don't really live with. So, what do you contribute besides creating broken homes?
You went and hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts. Now you're community peen. Crusty, dusty peen. Got a trail of broken families. Talking about they my legacies. But you're just community peen. Crusty, dusty peen.
Seeking some type of family.
To take a big, fat, wet shit after an 8-hour shift at work.
On the earth as a woman, if you're not.
I waited a long time to respond to this video because I just wanted the women to take charge before I came behind it. I just want to understand this, right? Why are you so concerned about the women? Why are you not concerned about men's business? Men's business on the fact that there are less men in school getting advanced degrees. There are less men being productive fathers and husbands to good women. Why there are so many children out here that don't know who their pappy is because their pappy decided not to be a stand-up guy. Why is it that not like we're concentrating our energy instead of making facetious videos about saying statements that you know are going to rile up the women? Because I know it's rage bait. It is what it is. You're not doing it to try to actually have an intellectual conversation, because if you tried to, you'd be washed. And that's just what it is at the end of the day. Why are we now focusing on why crime by young boys is so high to the point that now they want to start putting the parents accountable for their behavior? Why is it not? Why are you guys not going out there using the same energy you're making this video to go, mentor and guide and lead other young men who are lost in the world? Like, what is your purpose? That's the real question we have to ask. What is the purpose of the man and the black man? Is it not to lead? Is it not to be a role model? Is it not to be someone to protect and give abundance that they have upon themselves because society has put the male at the top of the pyramid? I'm just saying. I know you want to call me a pick-me. It is what it is, what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I'm happy. You're not. I'm chosen. You're not. I'm living a great life. You're not. I'm sleeping in my bed, well-adjusted, and you're not. That's the problem at the end of the day. We have to stop focusing on what the women are doing and focus more about what the men are doing.
Sir, why do you care? And that's the last time I'm going to address him directly. Have you noticed that you never really see women making videos like this to men? I have never seen a woman say, oh, men, it's so much better to be married, or it's so much better to be single, or don't settle, not settle. You never see women doing that. But I see a shit ton of men trying to do these videos and tell us how we need to be in our lives, and especially when it comes to relationships. With all the disrespect in the fucking world, please leave women the fuck alone. We don't care. We are living our best lives, married or not.
This is the second video he's made antagonizing single women. Men like him are extremely dangerous, and y'all better use that video as a teachable moment to smarten up and see these early red flags in men that talk like him. He's the type of brother with control issues. He will get you pregnant and leave you and use the baby as a reason to come in and out of your life to further control you and harass you. He's the type of brother that will hate all women because he can't stand his mother. His mother did something to him, so he'll punish all women for his mama's mistakes. He's the type of brother that can't handle rejection. So if he asks you for your phone number and you say no, he'll put hands on you. He's the type of brother that will grape you to show authority, that he's in control. He'll strangle and grape. Men like that are dangerous. He doesn't like that women, single women, are taking control of their lives, so he's trying to punish us for it.
You don't get off TikTok and go get your ponytails retwisted.
You want to know what a real red flag is? It's when toxic little men are obsessed and stressed out about women's marital status and whether they want to have a child or not.
You got your counterparts and your peers asking behind your back if you even capable of keeping a relationship, keeping a man.
And the only people that would be talking behind a woman's back that she's single, wondering if she could keep a man, are the toxic misogynists that have no value here, kind of like the toxic misogynist that spouts garbage like this.
Obviously, we have a lot of women living in the state of delusion, thinking that they just going to find the most perfect man ever. And if not, and they can't find that, they'll just be single, as if that's supposed to do any type of advancement to our society.
Now, this really isn't about women who are single, is it? This is more about your fragile pride and your ego, realizing that women would rather choose to be alone than be with someone like you. You hate the fact that women who choose to be alone and choose to be child-free live thriving, fulfilled lives. And that pisses you off.
Ask yourself, what is your purpose on the earth as a woman if you're not seeking some type of family, and especially family of your own? Like, what exactly are you trying to accomplish on this earth?
What exactly are you trying to accomplish? Because I don't detect any type of value coming from this at all. Don't blame women who are single and thriving because they didn't choose or settle for you.
To do whatever the fuck I want, like whenever I want. To call out bullshit misogynistic comments like this. To encourage other women to find their own peace, whether that's with or without a partner. To teach young girls that their worth isn't tied to a man. And like, what about people who can't have kids? Are they just irrelevant? Like women who can't have kids, are they not women? And what about men? Men who can't have kids, are they not men? And why is it always on the woman? Why is it our job to advance society? And honestly, we keep giving y'all a fucking handbook on how to behave and act. And you never read the instructions for anything, do you? And it's not about money and materialistic things. No, what women want in a partner is somebody who's going to help elevate them, who is going to be emotionally available, who can take responsibility, who knows how the fuck to apologize and love. Jesus, I shouldn't have to explain this over and over again. Also, another one of my purposes, giving him the best life.
Seriously, lovelies, when I saw this video, I was like, okay, this is the kind of guys that actually make women to choose to be single. That is different. At least you should know that there's difference between choosing to be single and want to be single. Like you think that women will not go after a good man. You think that a woman won't see a good man at the front, just in the front of her, and she wouldn't, want to go with that, good man, or want to settle with that good man. These women are tired. They are tired of being taken for granted, of being called a sort of name, of being, all these sacrifices. Sometimes they give even something that they cannot even give themselves to somebody they actually trust, but at the end of the day, they become very disappointed. These women have gone through a lot, and they chose to okay, I think I just want to be single for a while to clear my head. I think I want to be single for a while to just focus on me and me alone, because I have given a dust. There is a video, I'll still refresh, I like refreshing back, my memory. I like trying to give reference to what I have seen or what I have posted before. There is a video that actually went viral. I think it was on TikTok. This couple will happen to be, you know, black couples, like a husband and a wife. They all began from a scratch. They began from a scratch. After which, okay, they left their jobs and all of that and decided to, okay, want to indulge in, you know, decorating and, you know, doing like having a very beautiful family. Do you know that this guy, after, you know, this woman must have given him about 6 children between 3 years of their relationship? They have to have 6 children because this woman ended up giving this man like betting twins, triplets and all of that, and she, you know, had 6 kids with this man, this supposed man, which they have built their relationship from a scratch. From a scratch, she was all there for him, he was all there for her, and all of a sudden, after she must have put birth to her 3rd baby, this man decided that, okay, I have fallen out of love with you, like just like that. After all the 3 years we've been together, after I must have, you know, bring out myself to, you know, build a family with you, with our 6 children we have together, with our business that we've already started together, and now it is time for you to tell me that I have fallen out of love with you. So what do you expect from such a woman? Do you expect her to just leave the relationship, oh my god, and run after another relationship? Oh my goodness. These women have sacrificed a lot. Do you know what it takes for a woman to give birth, to be in a relationship, give birth, take care of a kid? Like, you are losing yourself, you are losing your body will never be the way it was before. God help you, you even end up with you know, and all of that. Your body is not there, it's no more the way it used to be. All the sacrifices, the sleepless nights, raising kids, raising children, and all of a sudden the man you thought that you guys are building something together with, the guy you thought that you guys are building future with, will just come and tell you that I have fallen out of love with you, without even putting this woman into any consideration. And you think that such a woman would just leave that relationship and run after another relationship because she don't want to be single, or she is a disappointment because she's single? Like, sometimes when you guys just come out and talk and all of that, you should sometimes reason, because there should be a reason for something. So many women don't want to be single, but due to some circumstances, due to some, you know, sacrifices that have been taken for granted, these women are choosing to be single. They're choosing to be single. Do you know the reason why a lot of women is actually, you know, child free? A lot of women is actually child free by choice nowadays, because these guys you want to, you know, build family with and all of that, they will end up not being in the life of those kids. They end up not being in their life. And what do you expect these women to do? After all the disappointment, you want them to continue, you know, facing such things. They'll face you know, discrimination and all of that from the society. They'll still face that in the relationship. Do you know what it is to even be a black woman, for that matter? It's not easy being a black woman. I know it's also not easy being a black man, but we all should be in a compromise. It's so heartbreaking, it's so disappointing when you think that you are actually building something with a particular guy. You think that you are actually on the same page with a particular guy, but later on you find out that this guy is actually, you know, looking for somebody to use as a ladder to climb to the next person. And this is so disappointing. That is why you see a lot of women now is choosing to just focus on their career, build something for themselves, become single, like, you know, enjoy their life, travel, do whatsoever they want to do with their life and money. Because there's a day I saw, you know, a lady was, you know, crying and jottling on how she was in a relationship for 7 years with someone. She have to leave her state of residence to another country just to be with this man, and after 7 years in a relationship, he have to abandon her without even reasoning or without thinking about how she have to leave everything behind her in her own country. She have to flew to his own to be with him to see if this relationship will work. And after 7 years of those wasted years, this man left her, and she was all over internet crying and all of that. So what do you expect with such a woman? You want her to jump up to another relationship? Do you want her to just to another relationship after all those years she has wasted? Is it not better for her to just use those years to better herself, work on herself, work on her career, travel, meet people, and do whatsoever she want to do with her life? Every woman wants a good woman, wants a good man, and at least every man wants a good woman. But unfortunately, so many good men have been taken away from a woman, because no one waits for no one. When a woman sees a good man, she grabs that good man without even twinkling of eyes. I won't tell you that there are not good men. There are plenty of them, but the bad ones are more than the good ones. And when a lady sees this good woman, oh my God, she was so loyal. We see her very beautiful, successful relationship. I think I need to post some of this beautiful relationship. Men in a beautiful relationship, not people like you that will just keep judging and judging and judging. You wouldn't even know the story behind people wanting to be single for a while, till when they meet the perfect person, or the person that will treat them well. Anyways, lovelies, why not just leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video. Please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying. Just here for relationship peace, educational purposes. Share this video, subscribe to this channel if you're yet to do that, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next